What in the fuck am I looking at? Oh. Welcome to Crusader Kings 2? This is, a momentous occasion. We're returning to the adventures of whoever we're playing as. And the world seems to have divided into the pillars. Oh my god. The pillars of civilization seem to have ascended, and we are blessed with their presence. Bow down. I don't know what the fuck's happened. Oh, this fucking game. This is... Let me just soak this in a second, then I'll try and fix it. There we go. Good shit. Oh. We've also got some area-specific music now. Oh, thank God. I reset my settings file. That seems to have done it. No more Viking metal music, and instead, vaguely Asian-sounding tunes instead. Good shit. And everything looks not horribly broken this time. All right, good. So, what the hell were we doing then before that distraction? Oh, God. Do you want to know how to play CK2? I sure as fuck need it. Maybe we should leave those on. Now, where were we? I remember we were glorious Choji Panchi after, once again, one of our characters died very suddenly long before his time. Oh, one thing I didn't notice yesterday, though, by turning, by becoming a brilliant commander, we actually got Siege Leader for free. Which, if we pursue one of the Warriors Guilds and actually upgrade that, that's going to be devastating. Because sieges are the one thing we can't really control so much. Sure, we could hire a ridiculous chunk of troops to be able to defeat any armies, but when it comes to actually burning down Yamashiro, especially when we want fast wars, doing that is limited by, you know, army size, whatever else, but more importantly, fort level, which I don't think we can crack in the capital, can we? 5.2. We actually can. Holy shit. Alright, fair enough then. I'm going to do the same plan we tried doing with the last character before he died long before his time. Classic. We're going to start with the Dragonkin. We're going to get our Dragony Breath, our Dragony Flame, our Dragony Heart, whatever else is in the dragons. Then we'll flip over to our Warrior Lodge. We've got our Superpower Eye Power, and then so does our wife too. I mean, there's not much else I can do, really. And of course, next generation will actually get this lineage back. I wonder if for the player it's a bit more generous, because we haven't seen any AI at all, besides, what, like 3 dudes out of 3, 4, 5 dozen? Actually awaken the damn thing. So we'll have to find out what the inheritance rules for those ones are. My god, he does not mess around. Okay, my wife is Perganant. Incredible work there. Fantastic turnaround. Oh, I have to do this again. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, fingers crossed this works. I'm pretty sure it did last time, but we know for definite whether or not it'll work this time around based on the fact we have no golden blood at all. So if we immediately jump up to level 5... we're good. 16 years of age. He's one of the best military leaders we've ever seen in the dynasty. He's written a book, and he's had Babby be formed. Book quality 3, at least if the tooltip's anything to go by. Japanese feudal warfare. We get the +1 martial. We get the +10 morale, damage, and defense. We also seem to have inherited a shitload of artifacts. Oh, cool. So we've got some Japanese lamellar armor. We've got a Kanobo, a Gunbai. These all count as main hand weapons, unfortunately, so they're well outclassed by our weapons. It was the Juzumaru that's better one, right? Yeah, +25. And all of the betrothals I set up for our family members should start going through pretty soon as well. A Dorsa. She has the lineage, she has the sunblood, she's bright, she's strong, she's sickly. Strong and sickly cancel out, so there's nothing to worry about there. Well, the health negative, that is, of course. Thrift etiquette. I think we should... oh, man, I can't marry off. I was going to say we should start marrying off for alliances, bearing in mind we're a tiny little island. We can't do it because they've all got these super powerful bloodlines. We're essentially just going to empower our enemies if we're not careful. Okay, Dragon. My dragon relative. Train this child. We're going to name you the greatest anime character of all, Misty from Pokemon. That way we've got Brock from Pokemon and I guess just Misty, but the implication is... it is Misty from Pokemon. I can't think of any other anime with a character called Misty in it. And then the only thing I really need to do early on before we can make any plays, and this is the fucking character I'm taking Japan with, mark my words, if we fail again, I'm going to get the entire dynasty to commit seppuku. We could just invade China and take the whole thing. 155,000 men and 264,000 gold. Ah, you're alright in hindsight. Oh, wait, we've still got the peace deal, haven't we? Right, cool. Sorry. 5,000 grace regardless of whether or not it's justified. That's cool. That's quite a cool mechanic, so you can't back out of it. Say you want to actually declare war on China, say you manage to field the 160,000 men and the 300,000 gold to match him. You can then, you can break it, but you have to have the 5,000 grace. Okay, fair enough. So we got 995 right now. Have I already started playing China as this character then? Playing as in, like you know, we're playing him rather than literally in a video game sense playing him. Okay. Well, fair enough. In that case, I guess we're untouchable, right? Maybe I can now go to war with Japan. So, let's take a look at our guy. We've got, Chika Terui. 40,000 men. 5,000 gold. Jesus. Okay, what do his vassals think of him? We could annoy some of his vassals. Let's take a look at his round tree and try and dismantle things based on that. I very rarely get this indoor baseball. Indoor baseball? Inside baseball in CK2. But it's kind of necessary. I also hate how off-center so many of these damn flags are. So, you have... Levy of top liege, levy of you. Okay. Wait, oh, this is him. Oh my god. He alone has 45,000 men. Fucking hell. Right. We need to make you not like your liege. Where is your capital, my friend? It is over in Rikuzen, apparently. Where is he right now? He's in Yamashiro. Right. Where is Rikuzen? This one up here. Okay, cool. Let's start dismantling that before we do anything else. Try and make him hate his liege. Do whatever we can to really split those guys up. So I'm going to start fabricating claims. Could we even kill him off? Kill him off, replace him with him. Maybe someone the Emperor will dislike more, or maybe someone who will dislike the Emperor more. Let's see how. Let's see if we can get to work on this guy before we really mess around too much with that. What else can we do to the Emperor to really hurt him early on? We go for spy, obviously spying on him, try and break that apart. I mean, we can have you sabotage in province, which I've always maintained is a complete waste of time. We've got to do something. Otherwise, we've got one attempt and then we're completely out of gold. You know, we're not going to be able to bring about that 12,000 again, unfortunately. Here we go. Golden drop. Does it work? 1 out of 5. Oh, fuck. Maybe it doesn't work. Unless it does by a variable. Ah, it does. Okay, good shit. 5 out of 5. Nice. Okay, so we found a way to completely skip over the very time-consuming golden droppage. Nothing to worry about there. Fantastic work. Part of the dragon. So we'll go for our dragon breath. And then with dragon breath plus siege leader, we'll go back into the berserkers and try and get them both upgraded. Dragon breath plus siege leader. Dragon breath, if I'm not mistaken, actually gives siege bonus, does it not? Way of the dragon gives... Oh, it's a flat... What's the... Way of the leopard? It is Way of the leopard. Yeah, that gives 50%. Man, I'd love to get that one. That'd be insane. We'll get our marshal, training troops, and our steward collecting taxes. We got a real uphill battle on our hands today, so I'm not gonna pull any punch. I'm not gonna piss around. I'm not gonna... Whoa! You're worth 500 gold flat, huh? And then we still got the King of Ruthenia just in our prison. How long's he been in there for now? 8 years. Can we ransom you out? He's still only made 90 gold in all that time. What the hell is he spending it on? It's his regency are embezzling it. Well, the second he gets 250, I'm just going to kick him out. He hasn't got any... No, he's got nothing worth stealing. We now have 57 ships. Okay. Let's get our levies onto... Do you want to get our levies? Bit of a waste of time, really, isn't it? We'll get as many people as we can onto ships. Let's put it that way. And we'll go raiding up and down the coast. Oh, right, we can't split this up. Get out of there. Right, so put the levies on first, and we'll split this army down as much as possible, and just get whoever we can on the ships. Boom, okay. So we're looking at 5,373. I think that's fine. Sure, we're missing a few hundred men. I'm not going to mess around too much with that. Where is the trade route? So you want to go for this province. Look at the gold. Look at the muscles on you. Well, it's 317 gold overall. Good God. Okay, send them over there. Burn that shit down. This is going straight into our anti-Japan war fund. And then... I mean, you guys might as well just stand around. Really? He took his hat off to go to war? I can see why you're wearing that hat in hindsight, my man. 37 Marshal on the center. Even doing that boat bomb, we should be more than okay. I'm really, really hoping that we've got a big enough army size now where... Actually, let's go and pick up the rest of our troops. But bear in mind, every time we've raided anywhere, there isn't an island nation. So when we came down here, we were relatively safe. But now we're actually on a solid coast underway, I assume, as well, are they? No, different kingdom. Oh, are you underway? It's kind of hard to tell just by the... Yeah, they are. They're under the Dragon Throne, so they are going to be relatively safe. And I imagine they're going to have a fairly massive army size. Bear in mind, China has probably spent most of their time protecting them here. We need to get in as many troops backing them up as possible. What are they attacking with? Really? 130 men? Why? What a valiant battle that was. Oh, fuck me. I forgot to mark them as raiders. Oh, my God. Okay. No. We're leaving. We'll come back in a minute. Get out of there. What are you doing? Oh, because there's no room on the boats. All right. Well, that backfired pretty tragically, didn't it? That is the downside, of course, to sending raiders like that. Bollocks. Even with our guy in the center, we're just getting swamped. Yep, not much of a surprise. All right, let's go for this. Even now, we can't go for it. Let's go for the safety targets until we get a much bigger fleet anyway. So, the province of Tainan has a good amount of gold. We could burn a lot of them down as well. Oh, we got add a Naginata added to our treasury. Thank you. And we lost 31 gold for reasons unbeknownst to me. Secret Keeper Choji. You want us to be honest, I kind of want to take up Intrigue anyway. We're not super desperate for goods right now. Sure, we don't have an heir, but it's just a case of waiting. I mean, after she's finished condensing all of her golden drops, she should be back on a more permanent basis. Wow, they've got a lot of troops in Taiwan as well. Look at that. Shit, okay. Never mind, I guess. What about, like, which one of these? Ryukyu? Yeah. 84 gold. They're our religion group, though, aren't they? Oh, pagan? What are we? Eastern. Oh, we can attack them. Oh, nothing to worry about. No, I'm far from expecting a mountain of gold from this, and we're just being able to burn down anything and take back some gold safely is fine. It's obviously, we're going to make more money than the troops have, than the troops and the fleets cost us, so it's just free real estate. Amako Makino. Why do I care about you again? Sorry. Oh, I know why. Because again, with this bloody mod pack, I haven't set Court Shooter back to high priority again. I think for the first time ever in the history of this channel, I actually bothered staying around until we completely emptied the loot bar. Right, let's head up to this one now. Where's the port? I assume it's on this coast instead. Let's go ahead and smash those guys down. How much gold did we make just from that one? Whenever the game wakes up. 364. That's not terrible for a random island in the middle of nowhere. We could just run this route over and over and over. Oh, and especially with Siege Leader too. I didn't even consider that. That's going to give us a massive bonus. Look at that. There's another 489 gold for the safest, simplest raid we could have possibly done. You guys are also Ryukian. We could go for this one. Then this is obviously the capital too. So imagine they've got a decent amount of gold kicking around here. I mean, they've got a castle, a city, and a temple. So that's much better than hitting these ones. In the future, I think we'll just come down here. Just again, island nations have always been the most powerful to raid in CK2, because once you land, they can do very little to try and stop you. Obviously, they can't raise troops on top of you without just getting wiped out. So that's the plan in the future anyway. No. Brock from Pokemon is hiring men for an attack against me. Who'd have thought? Do any of his kids... So all of his kids have inherited that too. That's really cool. You're a part of the branch family of some bloodline, as such are deemed inferior to your peer. And this is why we're getting so many host wars. Oh my god, it's just hit me. Because I figured we're getting constant bloody host wars this game, aren't we? It's like 2 or 3 per episode. Right, got it. That's kind of a cool accidental mechanic. Or maybe it's fun intended, I don't know. But it is a cool secondary effect of that. Got the mission to decipher secrets from our dragon friends as well. Get that one done as soon as possible. 30% chance of getting into diplomacy. I must focus. Someone else will come to his aid. Yeah, I'm going to go for that. It's too low risk. And bear in mind, the sooner we get the Dragon Society done with, the sooner we can go into the Berserk Society, the sooner we get that dealt with, the sooner we can go to war with Japan. So, 1 diplomacy is really not going to make much difference at this stage of the game. If we maybe had less than what we've got, I don't know, 6 diplomacy, 7 diplomacy, I could consider it at that point, because then obviously it's one of our... Ooh, do you want Roth? Oh, that's hard to say. 10... So we gain 10 gold, we lose 400 prestige, which we can spare. But we can also forge a bloodline now. Hang on a minute. Oh, but we've already got a forged bloodline, haven't we? Actually, I don't know if these count. I don't know if any of these count as a forged bloodline. Erudite for free, though. Now, that's more of a tempting prospect. I've got to take Erudite for free. It's just an incredibly good trait. I believe it also helps with education as well. I don't remember that one specifically. Nice. That was, that took no time at all there towards the end. Second we got through the castle, the rest of it went down in no time. Okay. 437 gold again. We're going to have to take this back to Japan. Dock our ships. Can we dock with... Oh, of course, we're not actually part of Japan, are we? Go and dock back with our capital, and then we'll leave our raiders where they are right now so we don't accidentally... Are we good? Oh, maybe that was just another step towards it. Anyway, we'll leave our troops there so they don't start raiding down the next province. And then as the boats come back, we'll move in, crush their armies. Hopefully, we should probably really put everybody under the center, but it won't matter either way. I should think that we're going to win it regardless. Yeah, absolutely we are. Then we'll start the next siege, and by the time our boats get back, we can grab all this loot again. Look at that, we're up to 7,600. Oh, okay, we're ready to level up now. Well, let's do it. And then the second we finish this quest, we should... What was it, like 200 beforehand? We might get enough to be able to immediately unlock one of the... Very cool, there we are. Immediately unlock one of the powers. Well, I think we will go for both. I mean, there is... There we go. We could just go for Dragon Heart or Dragon Breath and then forget about Dragon Heart, but the +1 health from it is too good. So we'll take the Dragon Breath first. Then, there we are. My foes will scamper before me. Another 20% extra damage and morale damage is pretty fantastic. We've already filled the boat. Christ almighty. 475 again. Goodbye, my friends. All these island nations are just too strong. I mean, this many island nations so close to us is insanely good. Oh, another Blade Master. We haven't had this for a couple of generations. What has reached you? There's a White-Old Blade Master living in Sado who possesses remarkable skill and a remarkable sword. Of course, we're always going to say that we'll find him, even if we're not interested in the sword, which really we aren't. We can still get the, what was it, +1 martial from that event overall? Maybe it was personal combat. Don't remember. 25 gold, 10 prestige. Let us begin. It'll teach us how to... Oh, and we got a strange chest. Cool. Oh. Dusty tomes of dragon lore, like many esoteric rituals, promises of forbidden knowledge with words of warning scrawled alongside it. Is it really worth summoning these spirits over vague promises of power? Why, yes. Yes, it is. Gain 1 learning, 45% chance of becoming possessed. We are such a good character, though. And I've taken too many gambles. 4 generations I've taken gambles, and every single time we've been fucked by leading our troops. If we die again, we're just going to go for a nice, safe stewardship character. No, I can't. I'm a good Shinto. We're already up against so much RNG. Rating's done. That's another 550 gold again. Let's go ahead and send you boys home. Oh, shit. What? Why are we hostile to so many people? Oh, because we're raiding... They're part of Japan. No? Why are we hostile to all these people? The fuck is going on? Panchi brought from Pokemon's host claim. Oh, maybe I accidentally landed troops in Japan and now they're hostile to us by default? Oh, the old Blade Master wounded us. I have no idea how this has happened. It'll say if we go... Let's go to Japan a second. Hang on. Why are you hostile? Hostile towards us for being raided. I must have accidentally... Oh my god, I know what happened. We had those guys marked as raiders where I was splitting the troops up. They moved onto our island, attacked our troops. Those retreated over to Japan. And then we were technically raiding there because it's adjacent to our capital. I understand now. Everything is so clear. The only problem is they've got 6,000 men on our island and we're going to have to boat bomb into them with less troops. Oh, this could be a bit... Oh, I think we're fine. The benefits of having a dude of 37 martial, lead against no commander, 14 and 18. We're good. Holy shit. The only issue is we can't track them down. We can't chase their troops down because they're retreating into Japan and we can't head over there. They hate us. Oh, unless they're going to stand there. That's fine by me. Okay. You thought they'd have retreated deeper into enemy territory so that we could, we would whack into Japanese troops. Oh, that's exactly what's happening. Get out of there. Get out of there. Run. I did try and retreat immediately. I don't know how effective that's going to be. We're fine. Damn it. Well, the war's ended, luckily enough. I mean, it was a risky play. We did lose some troops there. But we've got him. Brock from Pokemon. Safely in my prison. We just banish him. 400 gold. Get out of here. We're back up to almost 10k. Okay. Now I feel a bit more comfortable about these upcoming wars. Let's go for Dragon Heart. Boom. And now we are going to leave the Dragon Society. I hope we get to keep at least the Dragon Heart bonus. And then we're off of cooldown. We're immediately going to go for the Berserkers. Ah. The old man has taught us. I mean, nothing. All he did was wound us. I challenge you, old man. We've defeated him. We're going to inspect his sword. And Onamaru, demon that was forged by Awataguchi Sakon no Shogun Kunitsuna. Yeah, 5 best swords under heaven. Me too. Oh, that's cool. Oh, is that an upgrade of our previous sword? Because that actually gives a flat martial. Hang on. So 0.5 prestige piety, +1 martial, 25 personal combat, and Japanese, Yamato, and Shinto opinion bonuses. It is an upgrade. Wow. Onamaru is better. It gives the +1. Maybe that's how it works. Maybe you always get the sword better than the predecessor. Because we started with Juzuma. No, we started with Kogamasamaru, which gives the martial but lower personal combat. Then we went for that one to give the higher personal combat. Now we've got the sword that has both. That's cool. Look at our retinue size as well. My god. There we are. Because we're going pure mass, 1 retinue point is 1 troop. So we've got 7,700 more troops coming in from that one. We might not need to hire too many mercenaries at this case. Is that from... That was from... Don't tell me, the bodyguard building? Something like that. Yeah, that was it. What do we need for the next level then? Big Castle Domicile, which requires a big castle, which requires proof keeps and siege equipment level 4. Can we just eke that out? Not quite. We're about halfway to the siege equipment we need. So who has the Wyvern Boars now then? The High Chief of here, whose capital is on the coast. That could work. We've got the Knights of Sardinia have one, who's also on the coast. We've got Wadai, who are still landlocked. And then we've got her, who is also raidable. Then 3 of them are raidable now. Holy shit, okay. I feel like we have to go run a route quickly, don't we? Well, maybe we should just run a route every episode until we get it. It's such a commitment, though, obviously sending this many ships over to quite literally the other side of the Earth. Right, let's get those reinforcing. I'll try and reinforce them up to around 5,800. We'll dump them on the boats, and then if they take any damage, they've got room to reinforce a little bit more. Obviously, because they're retinues as well, they're reinforced wherever the hell they are. Ah, there we go. A sun this time certainly wouldn't hurt. Let's go set up a new... Oh, I did change it, by the way, so Court Tutor is now a... major title, a high priority title. So that way, I don't have to worry about educating every goddamn person in our realm. Bear in mind, there's a lot of people in our realm. Even now, there's 55 after expanding those other... however many goddamn people. I think it's because the Emperor of Japan has gone back to Shinto that we haven't had any more exiles. Might also explain where he got that mountain of cash from. Granted, he's lost a lot of it now. What the hell did you spend all that on, my friend? Wonders? Oh, he's upgrading his wonder again. Yamashiro Mausoleum, almost a level 2. It's rare that you see AI building any of the wonders, let alone a level 2. What do you want? Vassalization. That's a suspicious... I think that's a thinly veiled threat, if nothing else. We've actually fully sabotaged the capital to where we can't do much else. Sabotage, so we've incited unrest, we've sabotaged buildings, sabotage defenses, and regular peasant unrest. Wow, they are facing a pretty significant rebellion then. What are we looking at? 19%, right. So what I've done then is, obviously we're still sowing dissent here. I've also sent them to go and sabotage this province too. Bear in mind, this guy controls most of the army. I mean, it's this guy with all the real control of Japan. He's kind of a puppet shogun at this point. Another daughter, damn it. Bollocks. Okay, whatever. Stutter as well, I think, will be removed. Oh, this is a great time to test it, actually. We've seen that previously they've lost Imbecile and Inbred. Now it would be good to see if they lose any sort of minor affectations as well. So, Thrift again. I mean, we can't train him for marrying him off, which I'd normally go for diplomacy with, obviously. Bit pointless, huh? There you go. Oh, we also need a name for you. Another, a girl from an anime. Sailor Moon. I'm sure she's got a real name. I don't remember it. We can reinforce once more, and then we've basically rammed these boats to bursting point. Okay, come on. One more. There we are. So we're fitting 5,764 into 58 ships. Let's go do an entire raid. So, where is it we wanted to hit again? We wanted to go to Sardinia. We want to go up this river here to Bratislav. Was that it? No, it was over here, wasn't it? Yeah, no, it was that one instead. Sorry, my bad. So we want to go over here. Then we want to turn around. What? Is it Damascus? Are they... What? I don't know what it says. I'll have to read that in a second. Right, so we want to send you then via here up to this guy. Was it this one? Pretty sure it was there, but they've moved their capital. Bollocks. Wait, no, it wasn't you. Who the hell was it? I don't remember. I'll double check in a second, but I'm setting up a move route right now, which is why I can't click on anything else. Right, there we are. Actually, why am I setting up a move route in hindsight? You fool. Obviously, we have to get there and... What's your... What called there? What's his duchy level title called? Dama... Something. Oh, it is Damascus. It says Damask. Right, I can see that now. I honestly thought that was an O. They're... Hang on. So the Knights of Sardinia are a tributary state to the Caliph. Well, that's one way to get in a holy order. That's some big brain play. Let's take some concubines. Who have we got? Well, she'll do. She's actually got magical eye powers. And that's it. Let's see if there are any family members or anybody with that might have been born of Basti or anything with the Sunblood that we can invite to our court. Join court, preferably? Join court, any? Diplo range? Yes. We want female, who are preferably unmarried. There are nobody at court. There are no unmarried females outside of our court. Right, got it. Unfortunately, we can't take any of these. Niece, daughter, niece. You can't take nieces as concubines, from what I recall. Might be wrong. We're raiding the Holy Order of the Caliph, the Knights of Sardinia, to steal their Wyvern Ball. He does still have it, right? Oh my god, look at what he's got. He's got the Sword of Muhammad. He's the Sword of Muhammad, a Japanese gun by a Moorish battle standard, and a Wyvern Ball. And the Holy Hammer of the Papacy. What? Storm the... Oh, is he a descendant of... Oh, King Gonzalo. Right. Cool. Okay. He's got Crusader blood then. Blood of Anso. Crusader blood of Emir Gonzalo. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Guess we'll just keep trying this place, and then we'll run back up the river. To be fair, by the time we go up the river and raid some of those states up towards Russia, we could probably come back to here, and by that time they'll be able to be sieged again. I had to take our guy for leading troops because of the the scurvy-based implications of that. Search for artifacts? 1,500 gold? Sure. What has he found? Just a regular hidden artifact. That's a shame. Alright, whatever. Right, so let's go ahead and show the Berserker's decisions, and... Oh, of course we can't do anything yet. We haven't got any glory. Well, you think raiding the Knights Templar will bring us... Sorry, not Knights Templar. Oh! Just what? Oh! Wivenball. German Lance of the Cross. The Skull of St. Paul? That's a pretty significant artifact to get, even if it's not the one we really wanted. Wow, so we've got the German Lance of the Cross, we've got the Skull of St. Paul, given to Gonzalo Jimena? Jimenea is how I'm going to say it, in pure ignorance, so that way everyone can correct me, by Pope Benedictus the 11th for his participation in the Crusade of Egypt. I'm sorry, Paul of Tarsus. Oh no, send it to China, you fool. I was just going to smash it for shits and giggles, but then I thought China would probably want it as a nice paperweight. Well, that's a shame. We got some of their artifacts, though, so we know that the raiding definitely does work. Oh, our troops have reinforced now that we can't get them out of here. Oh, no. You've all been terribly brave, but some of you, unfortunately, are going to have to stay behind and find new lives for yourself on this island, thousands of miles away. We could just lead them, we could just have them run around the island causing absolute chaos. Like that, like at World War II, the random Japanese guy who was marooned on the island by himself. Just occasionally would shoot down the villagers. Right, where are we going then? Hang on, let me just double check. Oh, so that's still there, right. But he lost... Ah, I see. Right, I'm looking at the wrong river. Fair enough. So we've got to go down this one and down this one. Cool. Let's just mark them as special interest for the time being. And then there's her. My god, just when she's sure she's sure that she's seen the last Japanese fleet in her lifetime sailing up the river. And then who would come? The grandkid of the first guy that had raided her. And who else we got? Right, so it's just those ones then. Damn it. Oh, damn. I don't think we're going to be able to pull this off by the end of this campaign. We need them to get over to China. I was kind of hoping that they'd probably dish some of them out as presents. Never mind. Okay, oh, speaking of dishing out as presents, I've got to remember to give him the skull of that saint man. Here you are. A gift for you, my good friend. A gift for you, my good friend. Artifact for grace. There we are. Head of a famous holy man. No, we want to keep that one. We want to give him a real famous head of a holy man. There we are. Be given to a vassal. A vassal is granted that saint. Okay, fine. I see how it is. You want a lance, though? Offer artifact. Would you like, my friend, the German Lance of the Cross? No. To answer your fucking question. Come on. Nothing again. Ah. Just killed some random dude. Oh, get out of there. We might need to go pick up our Sardinian reinforcements now. That was appropriate. Okay. Let's go and get rescue our guys from the island. Oh, she just fucking died as we left. Died of stress. That's appropriate. Has the son inherited the... He has. Okay, good. Oh, he's matrimonially betrothed, though. Where's that going to end up? Oh, still on the river. That's fine. My friends, as if you thought I would leave you behind. What sort of cruel and terrible ruler do you take me for? Right, where are we going then? Excuse me. Oh, right. It's cancelled all of my bloody, outliner settings because of, the whole land thing at the start where I had to reset the settings file. Okay, where are you then? So, which one's this one's his capital, right? Okay, well, luckily they're both on a river. Otherwise, that would have sucked. Let's go to... Wait. Plot by fort level? Cannot march into the sea. I mean, that is a reasonable point. Let's try that again. Hang on. Boom. Ready to rank up. Skip the dual engine. Yeah, I thought we would. I'm pretty sure we can probably annihilate most of them at this stage. 152 personal combat. That's not including, of course, the... well, that is including the damage that we've just taken. Okay, when can we go on our pilgrimage? We need 500 glory. Let's save up for it. Let's get out there straight away. The sooner we get this shit done, the sooner we upgrade our traits, we can get to taking Japan for our own. Do it. Burn it down. Nothing. Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. Another daughter. Fucking Jesus. Okay. Aiko. We're gonna call you... I need another anime character. Quick. Oh, God. I googled female anime characters, and it's brought up Rukia. Perfect. I'm sure many people... That's the girl from the one with the bleach. I've not seen that one, so I don't know much about it, unfortunately. So I assume by the time we get here... 12:09. Okay. Sail home. Sail home, my boys. Another daughter? Choco? I've still got my list of anime ladies up. Okay. Right. Show me some of the other ones. Saber. That doesn't sound very anime. I'll assume that's Google being strange, or it's one of those fancy animes that are set in Europe where everyone from England owns a castle. Okay. Saber. I assume it's spelled like that, right? Here we go. So, this might be the final thing we can do then to prepare for the war against Japan. Depending on whether or not the dragon trait can be upgraded, will determine whether or not we only do 1 or 2 warrior pilgrimage. Obviously, if we can't upgrade dragon, the dragon leadership trait, we'll just go for them immediately after we finish this. Oh, hang on. Before I forget, use your power. Oh, because it's not a pilgrim. Damn it. I was going to say we need to give ourselves strong and attractive and everything else, don't we? And we've never played as someone with the 1 in 100 talent, so that might give us even more powers that I've never seen before. Roads can be full of dangers. There's a chance of us getting brawny from that. Worst case scenario, we're getting wounded. Done. We got wounded. Now we're going to vomit. With the Great Pox. Okay. If we die now, you're about to watch me quit this series. I will actually genuinely rage quit because I refuse to raise another character to being prepared to invade. I refuse. Don't you dare. Live. Food for fucking food poisoning. Try something new. I swear to God, if you fucking die, I'm going to quit this series. The series will end right here. I'm warning you, Panchi. He's fine? Okay. He heard me. He heard that threat. That was a genuine threat. So if he'd have died there, the series would have ended. Okay. Spend the night inside. There's a chance of gaining health from that. Burn it to the ground. Salvage something and leave. 20%. Do it. It would appear it was all a dream. Oh, so I actually watched that back. It turns out I assumed the wrong thing about that event. I assumed that... So what was going on there? I'm just going to fucking explain it so you guys can understand why I undertook a larger risk than I thought it was. There is 2 separate events occurring. I thought they were simultaneous. What happens when you click that button is you have a 1 in 5 chance of something happening, gaining some gold, or gaining nothing. And then you have an independent but simultaneous 1 in 3 chance. I thought what it meant was that you had a 1 in 5 chance, and if you got unlucky and hit the 5th option, let's say, that then rolled a dice where you had a 1 in 3 chance of dying. Because if that was the case, then we had less than 10% chance of being killed. But because it's independent, it was just a flat, what was it, like 1 in 3 and then, oh, maybe it was still 10%. Either way, it was... Anyway, I'm ready for anything. I swear to God, if he died then, you were about to watch me scream. That genuinely, well, there would be no reloading now. I'd delete the save, scrub this mod from existence. Okay. Land the boats. Land the boats. Here we are. Japan will be mine. Japan, it's so rare I save scumming campaigns, but that, I can't, my human heart cannot take this much punishment. So we've answered our question. The China leadership traits cannot be upgraded. In fact, we've lost it entirely. What? Add trait. I'm putting that back because there's no reason we should have lost that. Way of the Dragon. No, it's not that. It's going to be called leadership trait _ breath or some shit. No, now Paradox name their bloody traits. What do you think it's called? Think about on what you think Way of the Dragon. The leadership trait Way of the Dragon would be called. If you thought it was called Master of Flame, then you'd be right. Like I said, Paradox naming schemes are something real special. Okay, we're done. The upgrades are ready. My spirit is broken. Tomorrow we take Japan, and if we lose again, like I said, I'm scrubbing this from the face of the earth. We're going to pretend this never happened. The whole series is going to be privated. I'm going to send a letter privately to Susan Wachiki, what's her name? I don't remember. Of youtube.com/YouTube, and I'm going to tell her, remove that from every server, even the backups. Get rid of them, Susan. Thank you to Darthhawk, Amethyst Corona, Harry McGowan, Tom Terror 18, Huey Longdong, Harik, Chicken Wang HD, Distorted Triangle, Odie, Scary Scurvy, Norstress, Alchemia, Caden, Carter, and everyone else at the Insane Tier Lovers on Patreon for shaving years off my life. Thank you all for making the channel possible in the first place. Thank you as well to Tentacle Beast Loves Trees, Blood for the Blood God, Swifty21, Gamer of Van Durs, Eben Dragon 323, Mr. Awesome, Erotha, Donald, Zulu, I Am Sagataire, Night Rouge, Derek F, Tempe, Jason, Sushu, Jackson P, Icy the Great, and everyone else over at Patreon as well for making this possible in the first place.